Morning, everyone. And thank you all for being here today, and the sun is certainly shining on St. Petersburg once again today. I'd like to thank Xavier Prasad of the Human Rights Campaign for being here, and Brian Winfield of Equality Florida for joining us today as well. Thanks as always to Chris Steinacher of the St. Petersburg Area Chamber of Commerce, and I'd also like to recognize City Council member Jim Kennedy, who's with us here today. Special thanks to Gary Cornwell, our city administrator, Chris Guella, our human resources administrator, and the entire city team for all of their hard work on this important issue, and a special thanks to Robert Danielson, the city's marketing director and our LGBT liaison for the city of St. Petersburg. In fact, Robert, in his capacity as our LGBT liaison, represents a distinguished point of pride for this city, and is one of the reasons that we are here today. Today, thanks to the work that we have undertaken at the city on behalf of the LGBT community, and thanks to the work Robert continues, we are announcing a significant increase in our Municipal Equality Index rating. The Municipal Equality Index is a rating system utilized by the Human Rights Campaign, the largest civil rights organization working to achieve equality for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgendered Americans. This index examines the laws, policies, and services of municipalities and rates them on the basis of their inclusivity of our LGBT friends and neighbors. Now, last year, St. Petersburg was ranked 66. This year, our score is 100. And I'm proud to say our score is the best in the Tampa Bay region. Now, this dramatic increase in our score is not an accident. Here in St. Petersburg, we have a vision for our city. We will be a city of opportunity where the sun shines on all who come to live, work, and play. And that means all of us, including those in the LGBT community. But we also recognize that diversity, inclusion, and opportunity is good for business. Our St. Pete Pride event has an estimated economic impact that exceeds $10 million a year. And as it always is, we never do our good work alone. Alongside with the St. Petersburg Area Chamber of Commerce's Diversity Committee, with elected leadership and city staff, we made a concerted effort to boost our score. And today, we can celebrate that collaborative effort on behalf of all of St. Petersburg. So it's my honor, and I'd now like to introduce Xavier Prasad, the Legislative Counsel for the Human Rights Campaign in Washington, D.C. Xavier?
Good morning. I'm so excited to be here today to celebrate the tremendous strides St. Petersburg has made toward LGBT equality. Today, the Human Rights Campaign releases its third annual Municipal Equality Index, the only nationwide rating system of LGBT inclusion in municipal law and policy. This year, MEI rated 353 cities across the country, including 15 cities right here in Florida. As a native Floridian, I could not be more proud of this year's results. Over the past 2 years, no MEI-rated city in Florida achieved higher than 89 points. But this year, I'm proud to announce that St. Petersburg, joined by Orlando and Wilton Manors, becomes one of the first ever MEI-rated cities in Florida to achieve a perfect 100-point score. This represents a remarkable 54-point increase since St. Petersburg was first rated in 2012. This accomplishment places the city well above the national average of 59 points and the statewide average of 65. St. Petersburg has the added distinction of being one of only 23 cities that earned top scores with no help from state law. These numbers represent more than just accolades. They stand for hard-won protections that are making a real and immediate difference in the lives of people who live and work here. In just the past few months, St. Petersburg rewrote its city employment non-discrimination policy to include gender identity. It strengthened its employee LGBT diversity training program and extended employee leave policies to same-sex families. Moreover, Mayor Kreisman appointed liaisons to the LGBT community in his office as well as the police department. Thank you for taking these tremendous steps toward greater equality and inclusion, and congratulations to the City of St. Petersburg for its perfect score this year. Thank you to everyone who helped make this possible, Mayor Kreisman, City Council, and our wonderful partners over at Equality Florida. And with that, it's my pleasure to introduce Brian Winfield, Managing Director of Equality Florida.
Hello everyone, I am Brian Winfield, Managing Director for Equality Florida. And I just want to say it is no surprise and no incident that Equality Florida's headquarters is located right here in St. Petersburg. We were founded in the Tampa Bay area out of an effort to protect non-discrimination protections for LGBT people in Hillsborough and Tampa back in '95. And for 17 years, Equality Florida has been working very hard across the state on behalf of the LGBT community. And we could not possibly be prouder than to stand with St. Petersburg today and with Mayor Rick Kreisman, who I can tell you for as long as I can remember has been an absolute champion on the issue of LGBT civil rights, whether it was on the City Council or in Tallahassee or now in the Mayor's office. So we appreciate his longtime committed support to LGBT civil rights. And I think today's score of a perfect 100 from the Municipal Equality Index is just one measure of the evolution that St. Petersburg is going through. It wasn't long ago that that St. Petersburg was a place where 150,000 visitors came knocking and a mayor didn't want to open the door. We transitioned to a mayor who saw the value in diversity and began to open the door to LGBT supportive policies, and was somebody we could really work with. And today, we have a mayor who has a long history, decades-long history, of being a champion on our issues. So St. Petersburg is certainly certainly a city of evolution, and we certainly appreciate that. We're also aware that community support for diversity is absolutely a driving force in where people choose to live, work, and play. This is actually not rocket science. When a city supports diversity, what it's really doing is supporting its people, because we are all different. And when we see a city who supports the differences in other people, we're confident that they're going to support and recognize and respect the differences in ourselves. When a city celebrates its people celebrate it. And I think what's going on here is that St. Petersburg is becoming a city that people are in love with. And economic development will absolutely follow when you become a city that people love. So thank you, Mayor Kreisman, thank you, St. Petersburg, and congratulations on your perfect score of 100 on the Municipal Equality Index.
And now I'd like to introduce the President and CEO of the St. Petersburg Area Chamber of Commerce, Chris Stein.
Good afternoon, everybody. So today's recognition is exciting news. This is about economic development. And Mayor, I just want to thank you and your entire team for taking the commitment seriously and showing that we are the community that we all know we are, which is that welcoming. We have the welcome mat out today. Good communities understand that the communities that are going to win are those that attract talent, that attract innovation, that attract creativity. And in order to do that, you have to make sure the welcome mat is out for everybody. Our chamber about 2 years ago created a diversity and inclusiveness task force led by Nick Corris of Florida Blue. We set out to make sure that this community and all of our businesses understand everything we can do to be the destination in Florida where people want to come, where they feel welcome, where they feel like they can contribute. Just around the corner at our greenhouse is another partnership between the city and the chamber to make sure that businesses, that every individual feels welcome to start and grow their business here. Today's announcement, today's score, today's commitment to all that shows that this is not just talk, this is real actions. These are things the city has done to ensure that the business community feels supported ensures the business community feels like they are wanted here, that creativity does indeed shine in St. Petersburg. Today is a great announcement. We worked hard for it. We need to celebrate it, but we need to continue on. This is about growing a community that everyone wants to be in, everybody wants to contribute in, everybody wants to live in. Today's a great start to that. Thank you very much.
Thank you all for being with us today to celebrate this great day. Thanks so much.